Hey there, everybody. Arlo's here from Ice Games, bringing you episode 3 of my Mass Effect Andromeda Let's Play. So we are about to embark on our first trip to the Nexus. So our shuttle just, not our shuttle, our whole big colony ship just docked with it. So we're about to head out. I just became Pathfinder because, fortunately, my dad, who was Pathfinder, bit the dust. He sacrificed himself to save his son. And we are about ready to get started here. Hopefully we'll be able to learn more about the aliens we've been fighting. Actually, there are two different types. Well, maybe it was just one. I'm not sure. We fought the... let me actually bring up my journal here. Sorry, my codex here. Arc species? Nope. Andromeda species. So this unknown species here, we found them on Habitat 7. Doesn't look like they are... actually native there, so they look like they're exploring too. So it looks like that is the only race I've seen so far. So let's head this way. This way. Wrong way. Always heading the wrong way. That's what I do. Following Cora and Liam here. Or am I leading them? I'm not sure. Looked like they were ahead of me. Oh, can I talk with you guys?
Just updated the charts.
No? Okay. Alright, so yeah, so this is the first area we're at before, remember that? We woke up behind that room. It's all covered up now, where our sister is. Not sure why they would cover that room up with boxes and stuff, but sure, why not? Let's head here to the tram, and hit a button and go somewhere. I'm not sure where we're going. We should be heading to the Nexus, so
friendly faces this time.
should be fun.
The Nexus runs a support crew, just enough to finish building the station and provide safe harbor for the ARCs.
Means we can start waking our people up.
They built a bar, right? Gotta have champagne for the welcome party.
You're expecting one?
After what we've been through, I could use a buzz.
We all could.
Yeah. Rough ride so far.
We'll bounce back. Real food and a shower are just ahead.
What are you guys checking on your Omni tools there? You're not even looking at your Omni tool. You're looking at me. You're touching your Omni tool. I wonder what's going on there, guys. So let's locate Nexus personnel.
I don't see any champagne.
Where is everybody?
There's nobody here. Someone forget to turn the lights on? What's going on here, guys?
Well, this can't be right.
It's like everything's on standby.
If it's a surprise party, they're doing an awfully good job of it.
Alright, let's talk with you here, I guess.
Welcome to the Nexus, gateway to Andromeda. I'm Avina, a virtual intelligence designed to assist you with immigration.
Can you tell us where the welcome party is hiding?
I'm sorry, my code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations. Please select from the following pre-programmed responses.
Let's see. Let's learn a little bit about what's going on.
How does the immigration process work?
We ask that you submit to a brief medical exam to ensure your health and well-being after making such a long journey. Once you've been cleared, our colonization experts will assist you in finding your new home. Please be mindful of the queue. Thousands of eager colonists like you are waiting to begin their new life in Andromeda.
Where? Place is deserted.
What can you tell me about the Andromeda Galaxy?
Here in Andromeda, you are over 2 million light years away from the Milky Way Galaxy. This is the furthest any life form has ever traveled outside our home system, making you a brave pioneer indeed. The Nexus itself is located in a region known as the Helios Cluster. Here, you and thousands of your fellow colonists will fulfill your dreams of settling a new home. Fortune awaits.
What is the Nexus?
The Nexus serves as the central hub for the Andromeda Initiative's colonization efforts. It is the first destination for all colonists upon their arrival in the new galaxy. Please enjoy the many venues the Nexus has to offer. As the station expands, it will one day serve as the seat of government for Milky Way colonists. Providing a safe, stable, and prosperous environment is our primary goal.
Not from the looks of it.
I love their snide comments on it. I love it.
Where do colonists live?
Once you've cleared immigration, our helpful staff will assist you in choosing the home world of your dreams. Will it be the tropical paradise of Habitat 7, the gentle rolling hills of Habitat 3, or perhaps the mysterious twilight Whichever you choose, rest assured our Pathfinders have carefully vetted all colony worlds to ensure your security and prosperity.
Oh boy. Habitat 7. That's where we landed. She's way out of date.
This might not be going well, guys. Hopefully we can get the Nexus up and running or something like that. I don't really know what's going on.
What year is it?
The current year is 2819. After spending over 600 years in stasis, it's normal to feel disoriented or confused upon arrival. Our helpful medical staff can assist with any physical or psychological after effects you may be experiencing.
Well, she's got the date right, at least.
So where is everyone?
Well, that's something, I guess.
That's all.
It has been my pleasure. Please see one of our helpful immigration staff for further assistance. And welcome to your new home in Andromeda.
What staff? There's no one here.
Is you. Current wait time for immigration processing is unknown error.
Right. That was helpful.
Alright, so what are we gonna do here, guys? Maybe scan some stuff? Maybe I can scan
Plants are
you.
still alive.
Scan you. That's a good point. Yeah, the plants are still alive, so someone's clearly helping take care of this place, right?
Didn't finish building it.
Anyone alive here? There's lights some small lights are on. Well, there's a human here. Okay. Well, let's
This
talk
place
with
should
you.
be packed with Hi there. We're from Ark Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Did he hear you?
Did you say an Ark? Yeah, we just got in.
And for what it's worth, your VI over there could use an update.
But we thought you were all dead.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or... But you're here. You have no idea how much this means.
I don't believe it. I'm Tyrion Candris. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
I'm Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an Ark had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
Well, I've got a shipload of people that says we're here.
Of course, it's just... You're the first Ark we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking. You've been stranded for a whole year? Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center.
So clearly things didn't go as planned in setting up the new colonies in this area, but maybe we'll
Everything
figure
that
things
could
out.
go wrong with our plan has. We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
Alright, so let's use the tram network to get somewhere.
No word from the other Pathfinders?
No word from anyone, period. Any threats from the locals? So far, we've stayed hidden. We're in no shape to deal with an attack.
We had a first contact situation on Habitat 7. Whole thing went south. They tried to kill us.
That wasn't first contact. We know about them. Those aliens are going to be a real problem.
This day just keeps getting better.
We're here. You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation. You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true? They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was expecting an Ark to finally show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
Oh, there's a puppy on the ship.
I'm Tan, director of the initiative. You
Sorry
have
about
no
that,
idea
guys.
how much your arrival means to us.
We've heard about what happened, and we're ready to help.
We could use any supplies you have. Food, water, we're short on everything.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at him.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead. Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arcs.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources. But that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A Golden World.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
Sure, why not? Let's see here. My father thought so.
My father believed I am. If you trusted him with a job, you'll have to trust his judgment.
Your father won't be around to fix things if you fail.
That's no way to treat a guest. I'm Nak Morkesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
We're all feeling the pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
And no one seems too
Welcome
happy to
the
see
Nexus.
us.
I can't believe how far off track things have gone.
It's bad, but it's not over. Not yet.
Ma'am, the Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something. An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
And when the power runs out?
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen. And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
Alright, so they can get power from the Hyperion. That's kind of cool. Let's see here. Company to the Nexus. They did that. So speak with everyone at the Nexus. So we get to know everybody here. Ooh, I've received a new journal thingy, mabobber doohickey. So speak with Director Tram. What else are we doing here? Additional tasks. So let's just talk with everybody. Get to know everybody. That's half the fun of a Mass Effect game, right? Is talking with people. I've heard that this game's got some pretty interesting facial animations and stuff like that, but haven't been too bad yet.
How the hell should I know?
Let's talk with this Addison.
All right, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father. Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec.
I don't want to get into it. Things went wrong. And now I'm the one you have to deal with.
Alec Ryder wouldn't accept that kind of ultimatum. Damned if I will. We'd never have left home if we... Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
How do you fit into the Nexus leadership?
I oversee the actual settlement effort. As the number of outposts is currently less than ideal, my influence is limited. As Tan is quick to remind me. Left a perfectly adequate career as a chief officer. Provincial capital, too. Only a new galaxy could pull me away. And here we are, idling.
You called my father Alec. No one does that.
A lot of us joined the initiative because of his vision. What he shared of it, anyway.
Were you friends? Or
I'm not your new mother, if that's what you're asking. Or his friend. He hated that I didn't use his title, but no one's a pathfinder until they've path-found something. Much like a colonial director without colonies.
There must be some kind of plan for encountering hostile aliens. We can't have been that naive.
We expected life, not an enemy that refuses to talk. They don't attack, they disinfect. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how bad it is. Not sure who started it, but we're calling them Ket. Kandros will know more. Maybe too much.
You don't trust him?
I trust him to defend us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative. We came here to make history, Ryder, not repeat it. Ugh, goddamn poetry.
There's also the strange technology. Has anyone studied that?
We've tried. Not me. The brains in research. They're supposed to know their business. The current excuse? The tech we dug up on Mars was more advanced, but it was plug and go. The tech here thinks different? I don't know. We've mostly avoided it. And from what the Hyperion logs say about Alec, maybe that's good.
You've had no colony successes in over a year. How many tries is that?
Less than you'd think. The Scourge, spoiled worlds, exiles, hostiles. We can't just plot down an outpost and expect picket fences. We need the Pathfinder and Sam to scout, evaluate, and inspire. The initiative promised a goal. Andromeda has not cooperated.
And if it had?
Beautiful utopian horseshit. Colonies that produce and support each other. The Nexus is Citadel, not headed by Tan, or even me.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove me wrong.
Well, Addison is a very, very happy person, as you can tell. Very excited to see us. Oh, man. So, let's keep walking around here. Looks like we gotta go this way. Open a door.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
Good. I was starting to wonder who was in charge around here.
Director Addison is entitled to her opinion, and mine overrules hers.
Does she know that?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the golden worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens we ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable. So, how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
The way I see it, you need me. If I pull this off, maybe you'll look like the leader you pretend to be.
But first, you have to succeed at being the Pathfinder you pretend to be.
I like that exchange.
Where's my ship?
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that.
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam mode on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No, I'm fine.
Alright, so Sam needs to see me. Let's actually, what am I doing here? Go to my journal for a second. No, yeah, that's what I want to go to my journal. Party ops, speak with him. Additional attacks. Let's finish this one where we speak with everyone first. Might as well since we're here. So we'll speak with, you're right here, so might as well speak with you.
Ryder, you may have a less than flattering view of me, but I want to express my condolences for your father.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
Any idea where they went?
Nothing certain, but tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
Let's go with planet viability.
What do I need to consider in making a planet viable?
Assuming the planet supports life, an outpost is critical. People like a roof over their heads, and you'll want to eliminate any hostile threats. Whether that's the cat or other terrors lurking in Helios, colonists being murdered on sight can be discouraging. Also, scouting and mapping terrain is a priority for any Pathfinder. And don't forget forward stations. You'll want those.
What can you tell me about forward stations?
I was afraid you'd ask. It's mostly what the engineers tell me. A forward station allows mining, equipment repairs, and resupply for field teams. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But seeing as how every colonization effort has failed, it's just theory at the moment. You get to test it out, Ryder.
Alright, so, I'm gonna actually say goodbye.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Maybe I'll do some talking with them later. Unless you guys, if you guys want to see me do a bunch of talking to these guys, let me know. But for now, I think I'm just gonna quickly talk to these guys because, you know, we like to actually get into something this episode instead of just sitting around talking to people every once in a while. Information wall there, I don't need that. Let's go over here and talk to someone over here. Who are you? You are Kesh.
There you are. Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard time. There's a lot that needs doing. At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
What kind of work do you do as superintendent?
I was part of the team that originally designed and built this place. I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible, considering.
Nothing more for now.
See you later. My crew's working on it.
I'm gonna ask her where the Krogan are.
I noticed there aren't a lot of Krogan around.
You haven't spoken to number 8 yet, have you?
Number 8?
Tan. Ask him why most of my people left. He'll have opinions. I can tell you this much. When the mutiny happened, a deal was made. My clan were supposed to settle matters and, in return, get more say in the initiative.
Why do you call Tan 8?
Because he was 8th in line to take over the Andromeda Initiative. I like to remind him of that now and then. Keep him humble.
Did the deal go through?
The clan held up their part, but Tan had a meltdown when he found out he wanted more say around here. Then Addison's assistant, Spender, pretended he never made the deal in the first place. It was a mess, but I don't blame my people for walking out. We're done being used.
With your clan gone, why did you stay?
It's complicated. The station and my clan both need me here.
Nothing more for now.
Okay, so looks like Krogan's kind of left. Does that mean anybody's fighting Krogans mostly? I don't know. Ooh, something there to sell. I got two more people to talk to. All right. It's like someone over here. Who are you? Oh, it's the guy we talked to when we first came in. You must be part of the security measures here.
I know that look. The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Turian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
What do you know about the enemies we've encountered? The Ket.
We usually see them on worlds with those alien structures. The Ket don't take kindly to anyone studying them. Not sure why. They don't talk to us. Every time we cross paths, there's a fight or they take prisoners.
Why? What do they want?
No one knows. But I've seen their weaponry and what they do to those prisoners. I want them a long, long way from the Nexus.
You talk like you weren't part of the leadership. How did you end up commanding the militia?
I was escorting a prospecting team on some moon when those Ket found us. They penned us like cattle for experiments. I managed to get loose, snatched a gun, and freed the others. By the time we killed the bastards and headed back to war in the Nexus, everyone looked at me like I was in charge.
That sounds familiar.
The militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the top.
It's rough out there. I might need backup, if you can spare the people.
I have strike teams specializing in assault and extraction. If you need serious firepower, my Apex teams have you covered. In fact, I could give you authority to dispatch them. It'll cut down their response time.
Thank you.
Our current ops are on the terminal. See if there's anything that could use a shot where it counts.
I think what he's talking about
You and me both, Pathfinder.
there is there's the mobile app that I've actually been using that since like day one to play a little game there with strike teams. So let's just open this up quickly.
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyr Encounters for authorization to participate.
But I already did. Well, let's talk to him again, I guess.
That's the console for our strike teams.
What are they?
Assault and extraction squads. When we need the best, I have Apex, combat experts who've signed up to defend us. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to dispatch them.
What situations should they handle?
Protecting civilian outposts, holding key positions, or just distracting the Ket. Authorization complete. Good luck out there.
Alright, so like I was saying, it was there's a mobile app you can use to send your strike teams to do stuff. Yeah, so that's like, I've already got strike teams on missions and stuff here, so it looks like these guys finished their mission. Oh my gosh, I got 6 already now. I haven't played for a while, so I think I got some rewards. That's what this is from. So I get some stuff from these guys. Missions funds, stuff like that. So was I actually getting anything for these missions? Oh boy, so I've got a lot of stuff here. I'm going to deal with this later. But for now, material, credit, material, data, items. Ooh, I got some items too. So let's keep heading around. We got one more person to talk to finish our little thing here. Speak with the scientists.
What if they store oxygen in porous... You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr...
Professor Heerick, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
What fields do you study?
Heerick's in the life sciences. I do planetary geology, oceanography, rocks and runoff. Aradana's the space and mathways.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
So clearly the Nexus here, the command structure, they're not doing so good together. So I finished that task speaking with the scientists. I already did that. What do I need to do now? Completed missions. Our strike did that. Party ops. Let's go speak with Sam in the Hyperion. So where do we go to do this? Am I going the right way? Am I not going the right way? Am I down? Okay, so this map is kind of a little confusing. Oh, maybe I have to come down here. There we go. I think this is the right way. There we go. Whoop. Should go to the right way here. So let's go here. Did I hit the right place I need to go to there? I think I went to a habitation deck. I might have taken the tram to the wrong area. We'll find out here soon enough. Lots and lots of talking in this episode. Nope, maybe I'm in the right place? Nope, I'm in the right place. Okay, good. So let's head this way, it looks like. Just trying to find the marker on top there. This way. This way. The atrium here. Whoop. This is Sam. Yay, I found Sam node.
Hello, Ryder. Welcome back to Sam node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential.
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best to speak alone.
I don't understand the need for secrecy.
Your father felt it was for the best.
What was he trying to hide?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant's safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's me now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
So that's when we were fighting with our dad. He was talking about like bionic profile and stuff like that. That was kind of cool. That was kind of a cool way to do it. Hopefully we'll be able to actually... I'm sure it's something we'll have to eventually learn and put skills into and stuff, but let's see.
I can understand. People might get the wrong idea. Super soldiers. A computer having control over a human.
Providing an enhancement to the human. It is a symbiotic relationship that benefits both.
What do you get out of it?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient, far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI. So what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
That's pretty amazing.
But beyond what many people will accept, your father knew some would fear it.
Yeah, he's got a point. So what does this mean for the two of us?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
Alright, so this is the profiles. The profiles allow Sam to reconfigure Ryder's implant for superior battlefield performance. Select the profile and activate it. Looks like I just have the one I can activate right now. So let's see, what do I need to... Oh, 6 points in tech, 6 points in combat, 3 points in biotics and tech. So you have to kind of get some points in other things in order to use them. That's cool. So Adept, let's see here. Adepts are biotic specialists capable of designing and killing machines with powerful mass effect fields. Reconfigures Ryder's biotic implant, enabling him to opponents without firing a single shot. So let's see. Ooh, for Adept rank 2, 24 skill points invested in biotics. So I get extra biotic force, extra area effect damage, extra area effect radius, which is nice. Effect duration, combat radius, or combo radius. Biotic combos can set off additional explosives on each enemy they touch. Cool. Bionic jump and evades. Instead of jump jet, use bionics to jump and evade. Cool, I like that. Select that profile. Invest in combat tech and bionic skills to unlock more powerful profiles in particular styles. So let's exit. There we go. Where are we going to head to now, guys? Actually, we unlocked some new skills, I believe. I'm going to throw them on biotics because I want more biotics. Let's see here. So I got 3 points. Really liking Singularity. What is... Get some recharge. That would help us out a bunch. Biotic effect duration, power damage. Let's get some power damage here. There we go. So now I got more power damage. Actually, did my other guys level up too? Cora, no points. Liam, no points. Okay, cool. Let's keep going then. So go to your ship.
Pathfinder.
What are we doing here? So we got another mission here. Ryder family streak, so find a way to remove Sam's memory blocks.
And Captain Dunn said to seal your father's cabin from anyone but you. It's open now.
Okay, so you were guarding... Oh, this must have been my dad's cabin here, so let's head in here. Oh, I keep forgetting to scan things. Anything I scan here? Oh, the scanning. Ooh, a sidearm. Let's examine this.
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
Back when Turians were the enemy. Crazy times.
Alright. SSV Normandy SR2. Cool. Well, looks like I actually took that. I wonder where we put that. Look at the books here first.
Printed books?
Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals, detailing their expedition in the 19th century.
Explains Dad's interest. They were Pathfinders too.
Alright, so it looks like this glowing thing is a memory trigger, so let's activate it. Why not? So, search for memory triggers that will unlock Sam's array.
An eidetic trigger, related to your father, and the portions of my memory array he locked.
What triggered it?
Alec tied it to your progression as Pathfinder, not to a location. Puzzling as it may be, my programming is clear. Locating more of these triggers will unlock the memories. One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Well, that's something we'll be doing right away. We got a coffee machine.
The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you, needed the caffeine.
I did not realize I owed my existence to a being.
And now you know what humility feels like.
Archive system here.
Your father's personal logs. Several of them are encrypted.
So these are all encrypted. Let's log off. We'll come do that later. Again, guys, if you guys want to see me do a bunch of those, let me know. But for now, I might skip some of those, the world building stuff, just for now, because we need to get in some combat, hopefully, maybe this episode. But I doubt Phil now. Running around learning all about the world, though.
The blocks your father placed on my array are opening. I can now recall specific memories, which Alec wanted you to see.
Wait, I can actually see his memories?
Yes, you will experience them via your implant.
Okay, something new every day. Let's see it.
This memory is from the time when your father was posted on the Citadel.
Alec, your recommendations will never fly. Artificial intelligence?
It's our best option.
If the Council gets wind of this, it'll set humanity standing back decades. You're overreaching.
Ambassador Goyle, I'm the military attaché on the Citadel. My mandate is clear. Find an edge for Earth.
And AI is your answer?
We need to catch up. The Asari, the Solarians, they're centuries ahead of us.
But it's illegal.
Their rules, not ours. Why deny Earth an advantage?
Define this advantage.
It will set us free. We're prisoners of our own five senses. There's a reality greater than ours that we can't perceive, but an AI can.
How?
By augmenting our own abilities and adding a few new ones.
Well, none of that stopped those Geth from revolting.
Because they were separate from their creators. But AIs and humans interface directly, experiencing the world together, benefits both. There's no creator to revolt against.
I'm sorry, Alec. We can't take the risk. I appreciate your work, but your request will be denied.
Alec,
Ellen, what did the doctor say?
he told me to appreciate the time I have left. There's no cure, Alec. It's terminal.
Not on my watch.
What was that he was talking to?
Wow. Hearing Mom again. I never knew that's how Dad found out.
Alec was a stubborn man.
I would hope so. Mom's life was worth fighting for.
It would seem his obstinance extended to me as well.
Nobody wanted to listen. The idea of you scared people too much. After this, Dad moved us back to Earth to care for Mom. Wonder why he wanted me to see this.
Perhaps it was the beginning.
Of what?
Unknown. Private audio logs are now available in your father's quarters. I detect additional memories, but they are currently locked. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. What more can you tell me about my implant?
The implant itself provides me with direct access to your senses. I can see, hear, and experience the same stimuli you do while in the field. This raw data enables me to provide real-time feedback and analysis of the situation.
Then Dad added the secret sauce.
You removed the restrictions on my access to Pathfinder physiology.
Do you know anything more about Sarah's condition?
I monitor Dr. Carlisle's reports. He is providing her with the very best care possible. I'm afraid there is nothing more to be done at this time.
I take it you're based here in Sam Node?
Correct. This is where my core processing unit resides. However, using quantum entanglement communication, I remain in constant touch with you and the Pathfinder mission team, even over great distances.
What are your capabilities?
Each arc houses a SAM, Simulated Adaptive Matrix. Each is an artificial intelligence designed by Sara Ryder to support Pathfinders and their teams.
But AI is illegal in the Milky Way. How'd my dad get around that?
Exceptions were made. The initiative deemed his research vital to the mission. Our design was conducted in secret.
So there are other SAMs out there?
Correct. However, your father continued to modify my own routines until the Hyperion's departure. I am the most advanced SAM in the initiative.
What did you mean by a symbiotic relationship?
Symbiosis is a mutually beneficial relationship between two life forms. A flower provides nectar to a bee, who in turn provides pollen for the flower. The bee gains nourishment, and the flower can propagate. In similar fashion, my own evolution was shaped by your father's experiences, and will now expand with yours. In return, I provide you with capabilities and analysis beyond normal human faculties. We each benefit.
Alright, so
that's all.
There's a lot to digest there. But let's continue on with our mission. I'm gonna turn off this one for now. So we got the missing arcs. Each arc has their own SAM. I wonder when we're gonna figure out where the next arc is gonna be. I wonder if we're gonna run into one. So we have to go to our ship. No idea where this is. Trying to follow the little yellow orangey thingy that's pointing me forward. Looks like it's heading me back to the Nexus. Let's head this way. Up here. Into the tram. There we go, guys. All of the awesome tram work. So we got cargo bay. So you do actually have to select different areas here. So docking bay is where I need to go. Let's see what ship we get. Hope it looks awesome.
Ready to see what Tan gave us?
I hear it's something special. Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style.
Alright, we're gonna take a look at the ship now. Nope, some boxes. I like boxes.
Call her the Tempest.
Ooh. I like it. I like it. I wonder how big she is. Oh, not too big. Big enough, though. She looks about the size of the Normandy, maybe. Like everyone came to see the show.
Let's go take a closer look.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late. So you're the one who's making everything happen. Vetra Nix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
What's the rush?
Just don't want to waste any more time.
Hold it! You're not going anywhere.
Bureaucrats. Oh, man.
Is something wrong?
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah, really.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
I like this. I like this girl already.
Nicely done.
Part of the job, Pathfinder. All things considered, it was an easy ask. Right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
That is true. Oh boy, she's a beaut.
Someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
At least she likes her also. Yeah, speaking of that, guys, I know there's going to be some romance options coming up. I want to know your guys' opinion. I haven't even looked into what all the romance... I'm not even close to meeting everyone that I'm going to meet in this game yet. But I wonder if you guys have some ideas on who I should be romancing when they come up. It'd be fun to get some input from you guys. I mean, I'm going to get my ideas, but if you guys have a better idea, let me know. I can always pick my ideas on other playthroughs, don't worry.
Everything's state-of-the-art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Ah, glad to see you looking well.
I'm surrounded by ladies.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
It's really gonna be something, isn't it?
I haven't even shown you the best part. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Alright, guys, so this is our ship, the Tempest. It's got a nice little view up on top here. I like this. But unfortunately, I'm going to end it for here, guys. I know we didn't get too much into the game, but what we're going to... It's a lot of world building this episode. Episode 3, the world building episode. But next episode, we will explore the Tempest a little bit. Maybe talk to some people on it, and have some fun, maybe. Maybe Ios, is that the planet we're guided to? Maybe we'll be able to a chance to explore that. Maybe even start colonizing it. That'd be kind of fun. So, again, let me know if you guys have any ideas on, skills I should be picking. Maybe some missions I should be doing that I'm missing or something like that. I'm going to try to... I might try to skip some of the more basic missions just to kind of get the main story. So I think I want to focus on the main story for this Let's Play. But let me know if you guys want to see some more side missions and stuff. But I guess that's going to be it for this episode, guys. So until next time, keep your stick on the ice.